Chris Redd has built a career across stand-up, SNL, film, and TV. And right now, he's back on the road with new comedy, new projects, and plenty to talk about, continuing to bring his signature mix of humor and honesty to everything he does. I caught up with Chris earlier to hear what he's working on, including what fans can expect from his upcoming Bay Area shows. Take a look. Hey, Chris, thanks for being here on Live in the Bay.
Hey, it's good to be here, Jessica. Yeah.
I'm so excited to chat with you. You literally are so busy. You built a career across stand-up, sketch film, and TV. You know, what would you say makes you feel most like yourself as a performer right now, and why?
I think stand-up makes me feel most like myself because I had to find myself the most in order to get it done. I think a lot of stand-up is finding your voice, and it's something I can always return back to. And it's the thing I have the most control over. I think with film and everything, like you always get these blessings and these opportunities to do that when they come around. But stand-up is something that I can just go and do every day, which I do. So it's definitely the thing I love the most, for sure.
Amazing. And you're back doing live stand-up, including intimate club shows in New York. You know, for you, what does that kind of environment give you creatively that you don't really get anywhere else?
It's just, it's the immediate validation. I need so much validation, man. I need it all the time. And so I spend my days creating these ideas and writing these ideas down, but the job's not done until I figure out if they work or not. And New York is a great space to be able to figure out if your BS is good or if your BS is just BS. And it's really cool to just see what is on top of people's minds and what they respond to, and just to work ideas out.
Yeah, I think that is definitely something unique and rare, and something so cool about being a stand-up comic is you do get those small, intimate moments, and you can return to that anytime you want. The instant validation, of course, right? Something else that you talk about is mental health in your comedy in a way that's both funny and honest. You know, for you, why is it important to bring that kind of vulnerability into your sets?
I mean, I think it's important because we can continue to normalize it. I think I found out, you know, I had depression, ADHD, and anxiety. I guess we all have anxiety now with what's going on in the world. But I found out all these things like in my late 30s. So I feel like I'm just late to the party, you know. But I just think the more that we just talk about it, normalize how everybody's kind of going through a thing. Everybody has their stuff, and it's okay to have these things.
A little bit of realness every now and then is always going to be appreciated, I think. Well, you spent years on Saturday Night Live, so I feel like I have to ask you a question about that. What's something about that experience behind the scenes that people would be surprised to learn about?
It's hard to figure out what they would be surprised to learn about, only because there's like 1,000 books about it. Like everybody talks about the hardships of that job, and I think the hardest thing is one of the things that the hardest thing is leaving that job and returning back to the rest of your career, which is really that job, but just with way more time in between. I think that job is a condensed version of what it's like to be in Hollywood every week. You audition for the job, you prepare, and then based on that audition, you know, you might be on the show and you might not be on the show. And that is literally what being in Hollywood and auditioning for things is. It just takes a lot more time in real life. So I think the one thing that I had to get used to was everything slowing down. Like, it's a pressure cooker at SNL, and everything moves so fast because you only have a week.
I think pulling behind the scenes of that curtain is so fascinating, and all of the effort and talent and hard work that goes into it is just really cool. Such a machine. You just wrapped a horror film shoot in Atlanta. What was that experience like, stepping into a completely different genre from comedy?
It was challenging in a really cool way. I was kind of surprised by some of the places I was able to go. I was surrounded by a bunch of extremely talented actors, so every day I was inspired to just go hard. And it's just a different kind of delivery, you know, because you're not cracking jokes, you're not waiting for the laughs after a cut, you're not waiting for these things, you're waiting for like people to be moved, and that feels a little different. You know, it's not, you know, it's just like oh yeah, that was good. But for me, I need that like loud validation. So at first, it took me a while to really feel good about what I was doing. But it was really good, man. And I would say playing in it's a bloody movie. Playing in blood is sticky, and I hate it, and I'll do it again. But ooh, it's sticky, bruh, because they make it out of like chocolate and a bunch of other like very sticky, delicious things. And it was just, I didn't realize how hard playing in blood was gonna be.